All right, guys. So at the start of 2022, we're still in January. We haven't seen the big fairs yet. We haven't seen the get-togethers and all of the new releases. The only real big industry news at the moment has been that Rolex has had a slight price increase. 3 to 5% for most of the world, 10% for our South Africans because of our low South African exchange rate. We've seen pricing parity now. We've also seen massive increases and demands in anything branded Rolex, Patek, and AP. That was all expected. What's been unexpected has been a big demand in skeletonized timepieces, thinking of a Cartier Santos, Girard-Perregaux Laureatos, AP Royal Oaks, of course. Very, very popular demand for those. I've been quite surprised by the price increase in Oyster Perpetuals. I don't see them stopping anytime soon. Prices are jumping there, particularly for the more fun colored dials. I think we are going to see this year a new color variation coming out as the favorite. We've been through blue, we've been through green, we've been through a bronze phase. I suspect we might be looking at a red year. That's my prediction. Let's see what happens and see what everybody goes for. But ultimately, watches remain a safe place to invest your money. They seem to be increasing in value quite nicely. Some brands are busy starting to float. I think we're seeing that rising tide lifting all of the ships in harbor. So it's not just a matter of Rolex's massive price increases, but we're seeing some strong gains in the values of Breitlings, Omegas. Panerai in particular has been trading very, very strongly for us for the last 6 months. And a lot of consumers not interested in the investment value of their watches are starting to look at alternative brands. So the Rolex Daytona being priced at the moment roughly 600,000 Rand. I think we're starting to see that making people turn towards either the same model in white gold, which trades for a very similar value, or alternative brands. So we're seeing a lot of interest in Girard-Perregaux, to mention them again. We're seeing a lot of interest in some of the smaller micro boutique brands, things like Moser, Lange & Söhne. We're seeing a lot of interest in alternatives to the traditional big three powerhouse pieces. I don't see production ramping up anytime soon for any of these brands. And ultimately, we see a strong year ahead with regards to the second-hand watch industry and its development and its place within the whole industry. We are seeing massive investment and consolidation. So where there were a lot of smaller trading firms, they are joining together. We're seeing a lot of investment companies reaching out, looking for opportunities to gain footholds in the industry. And there have been some high-level meetings within the likes of some of the biggest watch-producing groups, looking at the second-hand watch industry, looking to come into it in a formal manner to protect the way their brands are sort of represented across the industry, as well as to start controlling the life cycle of their watches. So rather than producing, sending it to a country via distributor to an authorized dealer and onto your wrist, they want to get involved in what happens after that. Do you want to trade it? Do you want to sell it? Do you want it revalued or insured? So we are starting to see them looking at our little industry where once they would never speak to us. So we're very excited about that. I'll give you an update after the big watch shows and after the fairs, and we'll see if any of my predictions came true. Catch you next time. Visit us at www.topwatch.com to see our ever-changing inventory.